In the grand tapestry of human thought, the deepest questions have always beckoned us. What is the essence of the universe? Is there a divine force that infuses all of existence, or is reality purely a play of natural forces? And if there is a divine presence, how can we truly comprehend it amidst the complexities of the natural world? These questions are not just philosophical curiosities. They are the keys to unlocking the very nature of reality itself. What if the separation of nature and divinity is not just a misunderstanding, but a fundamental error that has held us back from fully grasping the truth of our existence? What if the divine is not a distant, ethereal concept, but an integral part of the natural world, present in every atom, every wave of light, every breath of wind? Imagine a worldview where the mysteries of the universe and the mysteries of the divine are not two different puzzles, but one and the same, a single, intricate design waiting to be understood. Today, I present a bold and transformative perspective. The universe is not a collection of isolated phenomena governed by impersonal laws, nor is it a mere backdrop for divine intervention. Rather, nature and divinity are inextricably linked, forming an indivisible whole that shapes our existence at every level. The divine is not something to be sought outside the natural world. It is embedded within it, accessible through both scientific discovery and spiritual insight, through the exploration of carefully structured triads, beginning with the conjoined forces that bind nature and divinity, and moving through the dynamic, harmonic, and convergent relationships that define our understanding. We will reveal how the universe is not merely a physical realm with spiritual overtones, but a living, breathing manifestation of the divine itself. We will draw on the profound insights of spiritual and philosophical traditions, leveraging their wisdom to unveil a unified reality where science and spirituality are not just compatible, but mutually reinforcing. A word about triadic modeling. Triadic modeling is a powerful framework for analyzing and understanding systematicity. It involves examining the relationships and interactions between three interconnected elements, allowing for a nuanced and comprehensive analysis of how systems function. Triads allow us to focus on specific sets of attributes and interactions within a system that control specific outcomes, not to the detriment or exclusion of others, but to understand more and deeper levels of interconnectedness. When we seek to comprehend the vastness of the universe, we embark on a journey where nature, divinity, and human perception converge in intricate ways. Each step along this path unveils deeper layers of understanding as these elements interact in a complex yet harmonious dance. As we explore these interconnections through the lens of our triads, we uncover the profound insights that emerge when nature and divinity are seen not as separate entities, but as facets of a singular, integrated reality. Our journey begins with the triad of coexistence. Here, we consider natural reality, the world as it exists independently of human thought, immanent divinity, the divine presence fully integrated within this natural world, and integrated perception, our human awareness that recognizes the inseparability of these two. Spinoza's profound assertion, Deus sive natura, God or nature, captures the essence of this coexistence. This philosophy suggests that God is not an external force, but is intrinsically woven into the fabric of nature itself. The Tao Te Ching echoes this sentiment, reminding us that the Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao, emphasizing the ineffable nature of the divine, which is ever present in the world around us. In this triad, integrated perception serves as a mirror reflecting this coexistence. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of the natural world, we find our understanding of the divine growing in tandem. This relationship reveals that nature and divinity are not separate realms but are intertwined, coexisting within the same reality. By acknowledging this, our perception of the universe becomes richer, more nuanced, and deeply interconnected. As we progress, we encounter the triad of reinforcement, where scientific discovery, the process of understanding nature through empirical means, interacts with evolving divinity, the concept of the divine that grows with human understanding and holistic insight, a comprehensive worldview strengthened by this mutual reinforcement. Teilhard de Chardin's concept of the omega point vividly illustrates this triad. He envisioned the universe evolving towards a point of divine unification, where science and spirituality do not merely coexist, but actively enhance each other. Process theology offers a similar perspective, depicting a dynamic God who evolves alongside the universe, suggesting that as our knowledge of the world expands, so too does our understanding of the divine. In this triad, we observe a continuous cycle of reinforcement. Scientific discovery fuels our understanding of the divine, and in turn, our expanding concept of evolving divinity encourages further exploration of the universe. This dynamic interplay drives us toward a more unified understanding of existence, where knowledge and spirituality are not isolated pursuits, but are deeply interwoven, each enhancing the other. Next, we delve into the triad of causation, where observed phenomena, specific events, and aspects of nature lead to the concept of derived divinity, a divine presence inferred from natural laws, and culminate in a unified worldview, a perception of the universe shaped by these causal links. Aquinas' 5 ways offer a classical framework for this triad, where the observation of movement and change in the natural world points to a divine cause. Hindu philosophy, with its concepts of Brahman and Maya, further enriches this discussion, suggesting that by understanding the illusory nature of the material world, we can grasp the ultimate reality of Brahman. This triad reveals the interconnectedness of our understanding of nature and the divine. The causal links between observed phenomena and derived divinity lead us to a more integrated worldview, where the divine is not a distant force, but is intimately connected with the workings of the natural world. Our exploration of nature, guided by this causal relationship, brings us closer to a profound understanding of the universe. As we continue, we encounter the triad of nonlinear, where dynamic nature, the unpredictable and evolving aspects of the natural world, gives rise to emergent divinity, the divine presence that appears in unexpected ways and is perceived through complex perception, a human understanding shaped by non-linear interactions. Zen Buddhism's koans, such as the enigmatic "what is the sound of one hand clapping?" challenge our linear reasoning, prompting sudden non-linear insights into the nature of reality. This mirrors the unpredictability of dynamic nature and the way emergent divinity can manifest in ways that defy conventional expectations. In this triad, we recognize that the journey of understanding is not always straightforward. The interplay between nature and divinity often leads to unexpected insights, revealing the complexity of the universe. Complex perception emerges from these non-linear dynamics, encouraging us to embrace the unpredictability and depth of the interconnectedness that defines our reality. The triad of inclusive draws our attention to holistic nature, the totality of the natural world, permeative divinity, the divine that pervades all aspects of nature, and unified perception, a worldview that integrates both scientific and spiritual perspectives. Indigenous spiritual traditions often emphasize this inclusive view, as seen in the saying, "The earth does not belong to us. We belong to the earth." This perspective reflects a deep respect for the interconnectedness of all things and the divine presence within every aspect of nature. Whitehead's philosophy of organism similarly underscores the idea that the absence of material elements would lead to the extinction of spiritual elements, emphasizing the inseparability of the physical and spiritual worlds. In this triad, unified perception emerges from the recognition that every part of nature is sacred and interconnected. By embracing this inclusive approach, we develop a more complete understanding of reality, where scientific inquiry and spiritual insight are not opposing forces, but complementary aspects of a greater whole. The triad of conjoined reveals the deep interconnections within the universe. Here, interconnected nature, the aspect of nature that is inseparably linked with other elements of reality, works in harmony with binding divinity, the divine force that inherently connects these elements and is reflected in symbiotic perception, a view of the universe as a unified whole. Kabbalah's Sephirot offers a powerful metaphor for this conjoined relationship, depicting divine channels through which God's infinite light manifests in the world, forming an interconnected structure. Similarly, Buddhist teachings on dependent origination illustrate how all phenomena are interconnected and arise together, highlighting the conjoined relationships within this triad. In this triad, we see that the divine is not a separate entity, but is deeply entwined with both the physical universe and our understanding of it. Symbiotic perception reflects a reality where every aspect is seen as part of a unified whole, with science and spirituality reinforcing each other and enhancing our understanding of existence. The triad of harmonic brings us to the resonant relationship between nature and the divine. Here, resonant nature, the aspects of nature that harmonize with other elements of reality, combines with syncretic divinity, the divine presence that emerges from this harmony and is perceived through balanced perception, a view of the universe that reflects this harmonious integration. Sufism's unity of being and Plotinus's concept of the one both illustrate this harmonic triad, emphasizing the unity and interconnectedness of all existence. In these traditions, understanding the natural world leads to spiritual enlightenment, reflecting the harmonious interplay between nature and divinity. In this triad, balanced perception emerges from the harmony between scientific understanding and spiritual insight. The synergy between these elements creates a holistic view of the universe, where each aspect supports and enhances the others, guiding us towards a deeper, more unified experience of the divine. The triad of convergent focuses on the unifying aspects of nature and divinity. Unified nature, nature seen as a converging point for multiple aspects of reality, works alongside integrative divinity, the divine presence that unifies different elements of understanding and culminates in converged perception, a worldview that integrates scientific and spiritual insights into a cohesive whole. The Hegelian dialectic offers a parallel to this triad, where conflicting ideas converge into a higher truth. Similarly, the Hindu concept of Trimurti, where Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva represent different aspects of the divine, illustrates the convergence of multiple elements into a single reality. In this triad, converged perception emerges from the interdependence and mutual reinforcement of scientific and spiritual understanding. As these elements coalesce, they lead to a more integrated perception of reality, where the universe is seen as a unified whole, reflecting the convergence of nature and divinity. The triad of combination highlights the dynamic interplay between nature and divinity. Here, interacting nature, the aspect of nature that interacts dynamically with other facets of reality, engages with dialectical divinity, the divine presence that emerges through the tension between opposing elements and is reflected in synthesized perception, a worldview shaped by this synthesis. Kant's critique of pure reason, with its emphasis on the interplay between sensory experience and rational thought, mirrors this triad. Similarly, the Taoist concept of yin and yang reflects the dynamic interaction between opposing forces, leading to a deeper understanding of the whole. In this triad, synthesized perception emerges from the interaction between different aspects of understanding. The complex interplay between nature, divinity, and the universe requires us to constantly reevaluate and synthesize our knowledge, leading to a more nuanced and comprehensive view of existence. The triad of association focuses on the relationships and correlations within the universe. Relational nature, the aspect of nature defined by its relationships, interacts with correlated divinity, the divine presence that emerges through these associations and is perceived through contextual perception, a view of the universe shaped by these correlations. Jung's collective unconscious and the Christian Trinity both offer metaphors for this associative dynamic, where shared archetypes and expressions of the divine reflect the interconnectedness of nature, divinity, and the universe. In this triad, contextual perception emerges from the associations between different aspects of reality. These interactions shape our understanding, challenging us to explore deeper truths and revealing the complexity of the interconnectedness that defines our reality. Finally, we arrive at the triad of integration, where integrated nature fully incorporated into a unified understanding, merges with inherent divinity, the divine as an inherent part of the natural world, and culminates in holistic perception, a worldview that sees nature and divinity as seamlessly integrated. Spinoza's monism, which sees God as inherent in all things, and the Sankhya philosophy in Hinduism, which emphasizes the integration of spirit and matter, both reflect this triad. These philosophies highlight the seamless unity between the divine and the natural world, encouraging a holistic perception of reality. In this triad, holistic perception emerges from the integration of different aspects of understanding. By seeing nature and divinity as inherently connected, we achieve a more cohesive and comprehensive perception of reality, where the divine is an integral part of the natural world and our understanding of the universe. As we have journeyed through the intricate triads that bind nature, divinity, and perception, we have uncovered a profound truth. The universe is far more than a collection of disconnected phenomena or an arena for distant divine forces. It is a living, dynamic unity where the physical and the spiritual are inextricably intertwined. This understanding challenges us to transcend the traditional boundaries that have long separated science from spirituality, nature from divinity, and reason from faith. In this unified reality, every discovery in the natural world is a glimpse into the divine, and every spiritual insight is a revelation of the underlying principles that govern the cosmos. The divine is not a distant entity hovering above or beyond the physical world. It is the very essence of reality, present in every moment, every interaction, every law of nature. By embracing this perspective, we do more than expand our knowledge. We transform our very perception of existence. This new paradigm demands that we rethink not only our understanding of the universe, but our place within it. We are not merely observers of a clockwork cosmos or supplicants to an unreachable deity. We are participants in a grand ongoing creation where the divine and the natural are one and the same. Our pursuit of knowledge, whether through science or spirituality, is a journey toward a deeper understanding of this unity, a journey that reveals the true nature of reality as an interconnected, harmonious whole. As we stand at the intersection of these insights, we are called to a higher awareness. The answers to life's deepest questions are not hidden in some distant realm, but are woven into the very fabric of the universe we inhabit. By recognizing the seamless integration of nature and divinity, we open ourselves to a richer, more profound experience of the world, one where every element of existence reflects the divine, and every moment offers the potential for enlightenment. In embracing this vision, we are not just expanding our minds, we are awakening to the true nature of reality itself. This is the ultimate promise of our exploration, to see the world not as a collection of parts, but as a unified, divine whole, an infinite tapestry of existence where the sacred and the material are forever intertwined, guiding us towards the fullest expression of our potential as both seekers and creators within the grand design.